Hi, welcome to our time together. Getting into a easy seated position, whatever that means for you today. And as you get there, letting go of your to-do list, letting go of everything that happened before our time together. All right. So you can soften your gaze or close your eyes. Your hands can be placed at your sides, palms can face up or down. We'll just ground and center into our bodies and into the present moment. So you're welcome to close those eyes, soften the gaze, and come into stillness, entering your inner landscape. Breathing in, great big breath, and exhale, letting go. Inhale, breathing in, and exhale, letting it go. Inhale, breathing in, and exhale, releasing. Connecting to your breath, noticing what you notice, releasing any tension. Maybe you notice that there's tension around the eyes, releasing that. Inhaling fresh, clean oxygen. And exhale, releasing the tension. Inhale fresh, clean oxygen. This time, noticing any tension around the forehead. And exhale, releasing any tension. Inhale, breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. And exhale, releasing any tension around the jaw, and the shoulders, and the neck. Breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. And once again, noticing the parts of the body that you're gripping, holding, and just starting to release. Noticing, are there parts of the body where you might feel a little bit more tension than others? Where it feels like the muscle might be gripping at something or reacting to something? And just imagine bringing in the fresh, clean oxygen. And when you breathe it in, on the exhale, you're releasing some of that tension, creating space and breath. And those thoughts might enter your mind throughout our time together, always knowing that you can redirect those thoughts. Those are just invitations that you can entertain, or you can redirect to what your priorities lie. Inhaling fresh, clean oxygen, and exhaling, releasing anything that no longer serves you, coming into the present moment. And now noticing the ground beneath you and the space above you, and maybe to your sides. So the ground's there, helping roots secure you. Gravity is there actually to support you. Without it, we would be floating. We wouldn't be able to walk. So noticing the parts of your body that are attached to the earth. Taking a moment just to acknowledge and notice where you can feel the earth, or in this case, maybe your mat is touching you. And knowing that gravity is there to help provide security, rooting down so you can grow up. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, releasing. And now noticing the space to your sides and above you. Noticing the space in front of you. Noticing the space behind you. Noticing the space to your right. And noticing the space to your left. Noticing the space above your head. And now, noticing that ground. You've got all this space. And the ground is there to keep you secure. All right. Great big inhale in and exhale. Now, for folks that want to set an intention can be a thought, a word, a phrase, a mantra, a prayer, just an invitation. If you'd like to set an intention, bring your hands to heart center, breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. And on an exhale, allowing the crown of the head to come forward, sealing in that intention. Inhale, head returns to center. Hands go back to your sides. One more great big inhale in. And exhale, slowly opening your eyes, coming back into the room. Hello. All right. So, noticing if you are in a different seated position, coming into a cross-legged position. And on an inhale, let's go ahead and lift the arms all the way up, gaze following. Exhale, bringing the chin into chest, hands come to the sides. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, chin back to chest, hands come to your sides. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, hands to the sides. Okay. Inhale. And on an exhale, folding into it, hands coming in front of you. Inhale, lifting up, walking the hands back. Taking the right arm, allowing it to come crossing over the body. Left arm threading the needle, avoiding the vulnerable areas, allowing yourself to give yourself another side stretch. Maybe you follow the gaze of the hand, you allow yourself to get a little twist. Exhale, return to center. Left hand coming across this time, right hand interlacing, avoiding the elbow area this time. Go ahead if you'd like, give yourself a subtle twist. And return to center. Taking the right hand, allowing it to go back. So you're lifting your arm all the way up to the sky perhaps, and then allowing it to go down as if you're touching your back, giving yourself a pat on the back. If you want to deepen it, allowing the opposite hand to come across. Breathing here. And exhale, returning to center. Same thing, opposite side. Left hand's going to go back, giving your triceps a stretch as if you're patting yourself on the back. If you'd like to deepen it, bring in the other hand, allowing it to come across. Breathing here. And back into center. Okay. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, left hand coming down, right hand stretching across, giving yourself a side stretch. Now here, make sure that right hip is firmly planted, so it's not lifting up. It should be firmly planted. They both should feel the same. So you're just you're just moving the body, the upper body. Breathing here. And returning to center. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand goes across. Again, this time making sure that left hip is grounded, rooted, and secure. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, return to center. Switching to cross up in your legs. Okay. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Gaze follows. Exhale, chin coming to chest, hands coming to your side. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Gaze follows. Exhale, chin come to chest. Inhale, lifting arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, back to your sides. Inhale, walking forward, and then on an exhale, folding into it. Connecting to your breath. And inhale, lifting up, returning to center, walking the hands back. Go ahead, take the right arm, allowing it to come across. Left hand interlacing, allowing that shoulder to get another stretch. Gaze can follow over that left shoulder. Exhale, returning to center. Left arm reaching across, right arm interlacing, and again, giving yourself a nice little twist. Exhale, returning to center. Taking the left arm this time, giving yourself a pat on the back. Right arm if you'd like to deepen it. Stretching across. Always keeping your safety in mind. Exhale, return to center. Right arm, giving yourself a pat on the back. Left arm if you'd like to deepen it. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, returning to center. This time, we're going to take the right hand. Going to allow that right hand to come to the side. Left hand can come behind, about 6 inches behind the left hip, giving yourself a subtle twist. And making sure that that right hip stays grounded and secure. You're just moving the upper body. Exhale, returning to center. Same thing, opposite side. Left hand coming near the knee area, making sure to be sensitive to the vulnerable area, the joint. Right hand coming behind the right hip, giving yourself a subtle twist. Making sure that your hips stay firm and planted. You're only moving your upper body. Exhale, back to center. Bringing the soles of the feet in to meet one another. Inhale, breathing in. The soles of the feet can be further away. They can be closer together. Whatever works for you today. Inhale, breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. On an exhale, allow yourself to fold into it. Breathing here. Inhale, lifting halfway, walking the hands back. Okay. Extending the left leg out to the left side, allowing that right sole of the foot to come in closer to the left thigh. The foot is flexed, the leg is active. Your hips should be grounded, rooted, and secure. The left hand can come to the shin, to the ankle, maybe all the way to the feet. If you'd like to deepen it, you can allow that opposite hand to come on top and you can fold into it. Remembering every day is a different day, so your body might respond differently depending on the day, depending on the time, depending on what's going on in your life. Connecting to your breath, releasing a little bit more. Great big inhale in and exhale, folding into it a little bit more. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. Switching up the side, right leg's going to come out. Left sole of the foot is going to come in towards the right thigh. Leg is active, foot is flexed. Checking in, are your hips grounded, rooted, and secure? Right hand coming to your shin, to your ankle, or maybe all the way to the toes. Again, each day is a different day, so maybe someday you can reach the toes. Some days you can only do the shin. If you'd like to deepen it, taking the left hand and allowing it to come across. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, deepening it. Folding forward. Checking with your breath. Okay. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. Okay. Allowing the soles of the feet to come in once more to meet one another, slowly folding into it. Taking a moment here, connecting to your breath. And exhale. On an inhale, lifting all the way back up. Okay. We're going to go as if we're going into tabletop. So, hands are shoulder width distance apart. Your knees and your hips are in line with one another, and your legs are at 90. Your wrist is in line with the elbow is in line with the shoulder. Strong, supported spine. So one straight line from the top of the crown of the head all the way straight through the spine, all the way out the tailbone. And the crevice inside Right here, the two of them should be facing one another. Okay. Taking a moment here, we're going to come back down onto our legs, folding down into child's pose. Arms are going to extend out. And we're going to take it to the right. So the hands are going to come out to the right side while you're in child's pose. Breathing here. Maybe you can inch it out a little bit farther. So it gives you a nice arm stretch and a nice side stretch. Return back to center. Left side. Hands coming across, giving a nice side stretch. Returning back to center. Taking a moment here to reset at any moment, at any time. Coming into child's pose is always an option. Noticing your breath. Is it shaky? Is it smooth? Is it hot? Is it cold? Maybe checking in with your intention for a moment. All right, inhale, allowing your hands to return back to center. Okay, so you're in your standard tabletop pose. Let's go ahead and tucking the toes back, try to get in the frame. Tucking the toes back, we're just going to slowly lift up so the knees are hovering, giving yourself a nice little core. Your core should be engaged. Breathing here. Checking in, make sure weight's evenly distributed. Exhale, releasing down. All right, let's go ahead, untuck those toes. Inhale, allowing the stomach to drop down, allowing the chin to lift up for cow. Exhale, chin coming into chest, creating a mountain out of your back. Exhale. Inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Great big inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. And returning to center. Okay. Extending the left arm all the way out in front of you. Or in fact, let's change that up. Take the right hand and extend the right hand all the way out to your side as if it's reaching to the heavens and allowing your shoulder to come under, threading it under, slowly lowering down, extending the left arm all the way out in front of you. Getting a nice stretch here. Connecting to your breath. Your left hand returns to center. Lifting up, right hand, let's allow it to go back up to the sky. And exhale, return to center. Same thing, opposite side, to make sure that you're positioned once more. Okay, left arm extending up to the sky, allowing it to come under, slowly lowering down. Right hand extends all the way out in front of you. Right hand comes into your face, lifting all the way up, and lifting back all the way up to the sky. Exhale, returning to the center. Okay, taking the right leg. Actually, let's start with the left. Let's take the left leg, bring it in between the hands. So we're in a low lunge, And on an inhale, lifting our arms all the way up, coming back, allowing your hands to reach towards the sky. And checking into your posture here. Go back doing a slight back bend if you want. If not, make sure that your core is engaged. Regardless, I should say, make sure your core is engaged. Core is engaged, arms all the way overhead, biceps to ears. Exhale, allowing the hands to come to your right side. So the left hand is in between the crevice of that left leg. And let's take that right arm, extending it all the way up to the sky. Breathing here, connecting to the breath. Exhale, hands going to come down. Hands going to return to their normal places, and that left leg is going to go back. Okay. Taking the right leg, allow the right leg to come in between the hands this time. On an inhale, go ahead, lifting all the way up. Arms can go all the way overhead. Do a slight back bend if you like. Core is engaged. Allow the biceps to ears. Connecting to your breath. Exhale. Hands coming to the left side. So now the right hand's on the arch, right near the arch of that right leg, your right sole of the foot. Left arm sweeping all the way up, extending up to the sky. Breathing here. Exhale, hand returning to center. Hand returns to center. Right leg goes back. So we're in standard tabletop again. Let's go ahead and inhale, lifting up into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, return to center. Let's go ahead and lift that back left leg so as if it is an extension of the spine. And if you would like, you can take the right hand and come behind and grab that foot. Breathing here, connecting to the breath. Exhale, hand returns to center, leg returns to center. Same thing, opposite side. Right leg, lifting up. So it's an extension of the spine, one straight line. If you like, you can take that left hand, allow it to come behind, and interlace. Lifting up, breathing here. Exhale, return to center the hand, then returning the leg. Okay. Left leg this time is going to come between the hands. Once more, let's lift up. Once more, let's let the hands come to the right side. Once more, right hand's going to swoop up as if it's going up to the sky. Exhale, returns back to center. Left hand returns to center. This time, let's go ahead and let that leg walk out a little bit, stretching it out. So the sole of the foot is planted to the mat, giving yourself a nice little stretch here. Maybe allowing a little bit of the weight to go back onto the right side. Exhale, return to center. Left foot is going to walk out to the left side for lizard lunge. You can come forward if you would like. Hands planted. The inner crease is internally rotated to one another. And give yourself a nice stretch here. Okay. All right. Left foot's going to walk across the mat, coming all the way across, slowly lowering down for pigeon. So you can stay perched up like so, or you can fold into it. And that leg can be closer to the body or it can be further away. Whatever your hips are telling you today, making sure that you're not sitting on that hip, creating any kind of damage and pain. Breathing in, connecting to the breath. And exhale. Tucking those back toes, lifting that back leg. Left foot is going to go back and meet the right, coming back down onto tabletop. I keep wanting to walk across here. Sorry. All right. So back into normal tabletop. This time taking the right leg, bring it in between the hands. Same flow we did on the opposite side. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, hands are coming to the right side. Inhale, left arm sweeps up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands coming back to center. And inhale, allowing that right leg, the right hand to come to the outside of this, extending back, walking back a little bit, allowing that front leg to get a nice stretch. Straight leg, sole of the foot planted on the mat. And allowing yourself to come back forward. Hands are going to go back to the left side, walking that foot out. And you can even take that back leg, extend it back a little bit more, opening up for lizard. You can fold into lizard as well. Breathing here. What you do on one side, you want to make sure you do to the other. So taking a moment here. And the left leg coming across, slowly lowering down, giving yourself a stretch. Again, the sole of the foot can be closer to the body or can be further away, whatever works for you today. And if you fold it into it on the opposite side, make sure you do that to this side if possible. And inhale, coming all the way up. Taking a moment here, tucking the back toes, lifting the back leg. Right leg goes back to meet the left. Slowly lower back down to tabletop position. Let's go ahead and allow our hips to come back to our ankles, extending the arms back out once more. Taking a breath in. Allowing the hands to go to the right side. Allowing the hands to return to center. Allowing the hands to go to the left side. Allowing the hands to return to center. Breathing here. Taking a moment of relaxation. Thinking on how your breath may have changed. Maybe thinking on your intention. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And let's go ahead and come back onto our backs. Slowly lowering down. All right, taking a moment just to get reacclimated, bringing the legs into our chest. And rocking back and forth. Getting acclimated on our backs. All right, since we're already in this posture, let's go ahead, allowing the knees to go out to their respective sides, having our hands come in so you can get your big toes, you can go around the whole foot, you can even just come to the ankles, whatever works for you today, allowing yourself to open up, allowing happy baby to occur, rocking side to side if you would like, breathing in. All right, breathing back in, returning the knees to one another. Allow the legs to go all the way down to the end of the mat. Allow your arms to come overhead, full body stretch. And exhale, hands return back to center. Soles of the feet coming onto the mat. Let's go ahead, bringing the knees into chest. Hands are planted by your sides, by the way. Bringing the knees into chest, extending the legs all the way up to the sky. So as if the feet are walking on the ceiling. Legs are straight, feet are engaged. Taking a moment here, your core should be engaged and feeling it. Breathing in. Connecting to your breath. Noticing any thoughts that might be coming in. Let's take the right leg, allow it to come halfway down and bring it back up. Left leg coming halfway down and bringing it back up. Great. Bending the knees, bring them into chest, interlacing, rocking side to side. Soles of the feet coming back down to the earth. hands returning to your sides, palms face down. On an inhale, we're going to push the ground away with our soles of our feet, feeling that earth beneath us, and energetically bring in the thighs. So the thighs are pulling into each other. The feet are pushing energy out, coming up onto bridge. Breathing in here, connecting to your breath, core is engaged. Breathing in and exhale, releasing all the way back down. Taking the right leg, bringing it over top, avoiding the ankle and the knee. And bringing in that left leg, bring it into center. If you'd like to deepen this, allowing your hands to come around, interlacing, or just hugging in that left thigh. Exhale, sole of the foot coming onto the earth. Allow the other one to follow. Left leg bringing it across the right. Fingers coming around, interlacing around the right, if you so did on the left. Breathing here. And exhale, right foot comes down, left foot follows. So go ahead, allow the hands to come to your sides, lifting the hips up ever so slightly and allowing them to go slightly onto the right side. Nothing too dramatic, a very subtle shift. Bringing the legs into your center, allowing them to gracefully fall to the left side. Arms extending all the way out to your sides. The right, since the legs are on the left, the right side is where your head will follow. And you try your best to allow both shoulders, the shoulder blades, to come to the earth. It might not be possible. And your hands being fully extended out. If you don't have room, you can go ahead and cactus them. So it'd be at like 90 degrees. And maybe you even want to do that just to see which way feels like you're getting a little bit more of a release. Inhale, bringing those legs into center. Hands coming back to the mat, soles of the feet returning to the mat, lifting up ever so slightly and giving yourself a subtle placement on the left with the hips. Bring in the legs into center, allowing them to gracefully fall to the right. Arms fully extend out or our cactus, and the gaze follows in the opposite direction of where the legs are. So if you're allowed your legs to go to the right side, your gaze will go to the left. And again, seeing if you can get that left shoulder to be a little bit closer to the earth. It'll give you a little bit deeper. And if you had your hands cactus, it would look something like this. Connecting to the breath. All right, inhale, allowing your body to return to center. Allow the soles of the feet to come to earth, your hands to return to your sides, and allowing yourself to re-straighten, kind of recalibrate, reset. One straight line, right foot coming to the right corner of the mat. Left foot goes to the left corner of your mat. Hands now can be face up or down. And your gaze, if you'd like to soften it, you are welcome to do that, or you're welcome to close your eyes. Allowing yourself to come back into center as we close out our time together. Maybe thinking about what has changed since the beginning to now. absolutely no rush. But you can bring your legs in the center and allow yourself to slowly come onto your left side. And again, at no rush, allowing yourself to lift up and come to an easy seated position, starting where we started, stopping where we started. And hands can come to your sides, palms can face up or down. Big inhale in and exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives bring about that happiness and freedom for all. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Till next time, have a great week.